so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treating like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go at the link. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, this is Tracy. It was pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Put those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. go, ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Check. No. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And again, here's Hurts. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson out of the pistol. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On play action now, Wilson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw to force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him running the comeback. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Driving forward with Scatteroo. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. 1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. First down, on with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Finds room to the 30, and he's finally marked down at the 34. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Hurts. Caught on the comeback route. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Escapes out to the left. Completed left side to Smith. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Ross out of the pistol. That one's complete, right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Again, right side to Tracy. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10 now. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And the Stan Hurts fumbles. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Ross off the play fake. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. That's Smith on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Well, Barkley got hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
This is exactly what you want out of you.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Handoff headed right, Barkley. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. As this at the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. They stop him at the 39. No 1st yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. They run. Here's Tracy. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Wilson now, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. And Dory Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, Hurts has him running the comeback. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, they were hoping to get out outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
It's caught at the 4. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Wilson to throw it. Finds the in route complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Russ looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Scatterboo here on the toss. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants take a lead just before the end of the third. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Great, set.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. Still has some space inside the 35. Still fighting forward. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to 1 late in the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed up.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From the 34. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Russ now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets him 13 on that play as he goes out of bounds. Good pickup, but still, they're going to face third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
He'll throw it. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Play action, it's Wilson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
And That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles don't want to see this one go to overtime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Space past the 35. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. To throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The timeout's called just inside the final 10 seconds of our game. What a big play that was. Really changes how they're going to view this next snap. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up. Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip jar. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?